What is up, beautiful people? As always, this podcast is sponsored by our friends at Auto Skin Detail. Folks, they have made it easier than ever to get your car or truck cleaned up. Check out the easy-to-use link to directly book any service right from your phone. Look into their calendar, see the different services, and choose what's good for you. Let's go.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
I challenge everybody that listens to this to get out of your shell and go do something new and fun.
Happy to be here.
Like they just slow motion.
Do you see Zach trying to pretend like he doesn't watch cake sitting videos?
Happy to be here.
There to exorcise the demons.
So your swan man is
Our swan delivery man that brought us bomb pops and chicken nuggets is there to perform an exorcism.
This needs to be made into a short
You
film.
couldn't make this shit up.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
There you go. I'll have like maybe a little bowl of cereal or something. As a
Right.
dessert,
That's where
but
it
it's
goes
tiny.
crazy.
We got these little bowls from Costco that are like meant for like a salsa type situation. So it's like, you know, maybe 8 bites of cereal.
Right now,
Which is
right now
enough.
I'm into like the different tea selections,
Oh, there you go.
and like there's some of them that it almost tastes a little bit like kind of sugary and bomb.
Wind down the evening.
Really?
But I've like made a point. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell my wife. And I just recently just tried to cut out bread and sugar just as much as I can. And I just took a road trip and I did fucking great.
You did great on the road trip.
I just didn't fucking, it's so easy to get a burger or a sandwich on a road trip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. And I just was like, all
in your
right,
face
I'd hit
every
the
5
cold cut
minutes.
section. I got me, some bomb smoked turkeys, some cheese. You can make a sandwich. I just don't get the bread. I just take the lettuce and kind of wrap it all together and kind of make like a little, if you want the mayo, you put it right in the middle and, you just.
So you're still putting condiments on it?
Yeah, just because I'm just kind of fighting it,
Yeah.
But I mean, and then also you'll do like you just find stuff that don't have a ton of carbs in them. And
No, you drinking
nuts.
no sodas or anything
I
then,
didn't
right?
drink
No
one
sugar?
soda.
So
No.
you're just on water?
I had those little Kirkland seltzers.
Oh, okay.
So those are 0.000.
Zero sugar, okay.
So I'm boozing that way, just trying to stay.
Love it.
Because on the road trip, you can get fucking fat, bro.
And so what what were you eating besides like meat?
Okay,
Like,
meat,
what-
and cheese. We went out to eat one night. I got a salad.
Oh, yeah.
And then and
Meat
I
You
on the
ordered a
salad?
salad at a restaurant?
And I never.
I
do
can
that.
never. I look at the
Load it
menu
up.
and I'm like, bro, if I'm paying this much, I'm getting food from
Load
the
it up.
restaurant.
We went by a chicken and Popeyes, and I got a bunch of just chicken tenders. I know they're fried, but still, in my brain, I'm just thinking to myself, okay,
No, that's
it's
fine.
not a big ass sandwich, right?
Yeah.
No, it's all the excess. Yeah.
And then what else? A bunch of nuts instead of eating chips while I'm driving. I'm
Nuts
eating
is
nuts.
Okay.
Almonds and
I got
smoked
that big,
almonds.
big
and-
Costco bag of the smoky
I got a
almonds
couple
down by
bags.
my desk, and I've been snacking on those instead of chips.
and they fill you up fast.
They really do. It's like a big change.
And
It's
on
cool.
the road, I got into crackling. You know what that is? It's like pork rinds.
Oh yeah.
But it's like a different type. It's not this airy pork rind. It's more like a kind of like hard to chew, extremely crunchy type of thing.
Oh,
type
shit.
of pork rind. You can pay a little more for them. You can never find them, but you get them at like a natural store.
They're dense, huh?
Little shit like that, and just tried to stay away. And then one day we ordered pizza. So.
Yeah. It's inevitable on the road trip, especially.
And I was just like, no. Then the pizza came. I was just like, yeah.
All right. You're like, I was good, man.
Yeah, I was good. But then what the most important thing is, as soon as I ate that pizza, I was just like,
Back to it.
back to it.
And so that's where you're at now. You're still keeping it strong.
I ate a lettuce sandwich today. It was bomb as fuck.
Lettuce
Beautiful.
sandwich.
You go to Jimmy John's, and you order a sandwich, but it's called an unwich.
Yeah.
And they wrap it in like this. They wrap it in like a big thing of romaine, and they wrap it in a certain way to where it's kind of like you peel it back like a burrito, so it doesn't fall apart on you. And then you eat it and just no bread.
Yeah, see, I used to do no bread because I thought I was gluten free. So I would,
Yeah.
for the longest time, so all the like wedgie burgers and honestly, man,
Yeah, they're bomb.
it's more inconvenient. But I mean, as we're getting older, if you're just trying to keep that little edge, it's like, or like,
And
just,
you do feel
just
it.
miss a couple just calories that you really don't need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get it
Yeah.
with some lettuce, you're getting some more greens in there.
Yeah.
It is fire. Like a burger with just lettuce as the bun is really good.
It's really good, and you honestly do not miss the bun 1%. The star is that burger.
But then you have a burger with a bun, and
it's
that's
delicious.
good too.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I do love
But there's
bread.
a freshness to
Yeah.
that wedgie burger where you're biting
have
through
that
that
bread weighing
crunchy
you
ledges.
down.
little
Yeah.
juice.
That crunchy, juicy lettuce,
Yeah.
and then into a burger. It's kind of a different experience.
It is. It is. And when it's done right, I'm not like, if it's up to me to put it all together, it's going to be good. Okay. But if somebody is doing it for me, I'm one of those people where like my cooking is whatever to me. But if somebody else is making it, oh, it's so bomb.
So it's automatically better just because someone else made it?
Oh yeah,
fucking
you don't have to work for it. Yeah.
time. Because Maria, what she'll do is she'll take a piece of lettuce and it doesn't quite wrap around the whole bun. So she puts it that way and puts like a toothpick through the sides. And then she flips it over and does the same thing on the other side. So it's like
a double.
Full, the lettuce is like wrapping it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whereas I'm more like cut the patty in half and try to lay it on there like a taco and just get this thing.
Yeah, get it done, bro.
Me too.
Get it in.
That's how I am, too.
I
It is
feel
great that way.
I haven't given up the bread yet, but I'm down to like I'll do wraps and like a pita or something that's a little bit less, like the smaller, like lower calorie ones and stuff like that. Or
Yeah.
I've been known to like take a tortilla and I learned this making shit for my kids. You take the tortilla and you put the bowl on it and cut around it in a circle to make it smaller. So you can make a kid size item with it, like kids quesadilla or something like that. But sometimes I'll just trim the fat, the extra calories you don't need. You just get rid of an extra little bit, because I mean, I guess I could carry multiple sizes of tortilla in the house, but
Yeah.
but if you only got one size of tortilla and you're just trying to be like, yo, I just want to make a quick little turkey wrap or a quick little, something.
Yep. It's
So-
better. It's definitely better than like that big fluffy.
I used to do
bread.
like hoagie rolls like every day, like sub sandwich rolls, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
And
bro,
it's
it's just so
bomb.
much.
It is bomb.
It is
you know,
bomb.
but you have to. It's funny because you end up putting a lot more of these condiments on that you swear you like,
Yeah.
and then you realize once you bust that bread down, you realize that goddamn, you know what I mean? I really don't need all that.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you don't. And it's a nice treat, too. I mean, really, this is just things that you think about when you're in your 30s.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I'm just trying to dodge a couple calories.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
I'm just trying to not do too much. Because when we were younger, man, it would just give me I would take like three.
That could be a meal.
I'd
Ice
take
cream
three
for dinner, bro.
Bro, I would take 3 chimichangas, those chimichangas
Yeah.
you get, and I would line them up on a plate, and I would just melt cheese
with
over
the
the top
cheese,
of
yep.
them, and then tapatio the top of them, and just like,
Were you microwave or were you oven on those chimneys?
I was microwave because I was
In a
naive.
Yeah.
I was
But
naive.
every once in a while, someone would oven one for you, and you'd be like, okay.
Well, yeah,
That's how it's meant to be.
Yeah, that's
not
how it's meant to be.
soggy and
And
wet.
it has that
you know?
little crisp to it.
Dude.
But bro, whatever's in there heats up at a rapid rate. Whatever's in those chimichangas that you're talking
Yeah.
about, they're so hot.
Yeah,
that
there's
they'll
something
burn
in
your
there.
mouth like nothing. I've never been burned like that since I stopped eating those.
Yeah, yeah, hot pockets and shit. My wife got pizza rolls, and I haven't fucked with pizza rolls in forever, but she got them for my kid, and so they could have some of the pizza rolls. And I bit into one of those just to try it because I haven't had one in so long, and it was like
hot.
molten fucking lava,
Yeah,
That
dude.
shit will. It knows to squirt up on the top of your mouth where it's
Yeah.
vulnerable,
Oh,
and then your skin up there just literally just falls down like a headliner in a car, bro. It's like so fucked.
Yeah, but the roof of my mouth is like surprisingly, like I'm checking it right now. It's like surprisingly smooth for like as many times I've fucked it up. Like
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
really, I've really fucked the
Yeah.
roof of my mouth up on some hot shit, just going in early because you hella hungry or whatever, and you
And
just
then
Bite
feel
that
the-
hot thing and you let it dance around in your mouth. You're like
you're like,
throwing
I'm
it
good.
back and forth with your tongue and,
I'm good.
just trying to get
Yeah.
it, like breathing on it, blowing on it while it's like in your mouth, trying to get that shit cooled down to.
I've been in a hurry to eat, but not so hungry that when I've burned my mouth eating something hot, I just fucking throw down whatever I'm eating. I'm just like this fucking because you did it good, and you can feel those ridges real hot and spicy in there,
Yeah.
and your mouth is peeling apart. And I've taken the food and just been like, bro, I'm fucking done. I didn't even eat that shit, even when it cooled off. You know what I
Like,
mean?
nah,
Because
I'm
your
good.
whole mouth is all fucked up now, and the taste is off.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. No, you got like a fresh wound in your mouth and shit from the food.
no, the bubbles up in that bubble. You had the
Rub a fucking hot pocket
gross,
in the
bro.
way.
You gotta pop that bubble. in your fucking roof of your mouth. That fucking.
And then someone's like, "What's wrong?" You're just like, "Nothing." Like, I'm just a fucking idiot. That's
Yeah.
all you have to say.
Impatient.
Because you have yeah, exactly. You just have an animalistic desire
Or
to
you just
consume.
go for it. Like, you ever had it where you're so fucking hungry and, like, you know, you're probably a little bit high and you want to taste the food so quick and you get it in and realize it's hot, so that you just swallow it because you don't want to. And you get that
I've only done
burn,
that a couple times.
Like, it disappears for a minute and then it hits, like, right here and the burn just gets you because it's toasting your insides.
Yeah, I've spit it back out in front of me, like, regardless of where it went, more times than I've swallowed it. Just like,
Fuck.
too hot. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's the type of shit we can't be doing anymore, man.
No, we can't.
You were talking about dessert. I had sworn off like dessert for the longest time. Hadn't had dessert after dinner like on the regular in a while. And then I was like, man, I miss having like an ice cream cone. So I got waffle cones. I got a fucking ice cream that I like. I got my kids some ice cream because they have ice cream sometimes, but I just haven't really done it. And that ice cream cone fucked me up so bad, bro.
Did it cut you up?
No, it didn't cut me up, but I'm saying like the ice cream cone itself, having it that late at night, just my body was not prepared for that much sugar right before bed and that many extra calories and just like a lump of frozen treat on top of all the dinner I ate.
I like that Zips Hurricane, bro.
Yeah.
That's my weakness. So
Yeah.
I can't even say it.
That's thick.
Yeah.
I need some time to process
And if you
it, though. I can't do it
sweet
before
talk him in
bedtime.
that drive-through, that 17-year-old kid, he'll hook it the fuck up.
Oh yeah. So we actually got hooked up a couple times.
extra.
But we had this time when we were in the line and we had ordered, right? Like we ordered, placed the order, pulled up, right? We were behind a car. The car in front of us drove off, and then Zips just closed.
Zips on Market.
Wait, what?
This is Zips on
Market.
on Francis and Maple.
So y'all had ordered.
And
Oh, yeah.
So we went through the line, placed our order.
Their drive-throughs fucking downtown.
And one-
their stores up on Francis.
and
It's so
one
deep.
person just drove off, and then all the lights turned off, and the lights in the drive-through turned off, and everything turned off.
By the time you got to the window, were they out of
We
there?
just pulled up to the window, and it was just pitch dark in there. We were like,
Power went out.
Just like,
Bruh.
everybody hide.
And so we
We don't
sat
wanna
there
make
for
these
like,
orders.
I'd say 5 to 7 minutes, maybe we sat there, and then all of a sudden a light came on, and hey, we're closed. Yeah, we placed our order.
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm sorry. And then it was just some young kid, but that was.
Did he hook it up?
That was a trip. I've never had that happen. I mean, he just hooked it up with the basic essentials, which I thought was, whatever.
So I got some fries here that you could have.
Yeah, he didn't offer anything for like the inconvenience.
Dude, I'll fucking make you a double bacon. You're like, no.
No.
No, I know, dude. We really just wanted some ice cream, man. It's hard, dude. I got reminded, man. I went to a Burger King. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a milkshake. Fuck it.
That's horrible.
Burger King's got good milkshakes, right? Ice cream
No.
machine's down. I'm like, pfft. You go to Zips, man. That's just never down.
Never down.
No, I
They know
wouldn't
what
do
they're
it.
doing.
I wouldn't even do it at Burger King. Like, that shit ain't real.
No.
I really feel like Zips is still using some real shit when they make the Hurricane.
And
Yeah.
when you go to Delish,
Oh, they're hitting?
they
Yeah,
have
Delicious
a
hitting.
delicious milkshake.
Yep.
Delicious.
Thrifty Scotsman in the Valley is another one that's hitting. If I want like a milkshake or like ice cream or something, I'm going to the source. I gotta hit like a Cold Stone or like Baskin and Robbins or something like that.
Ooh.
When you treat
Wow.
yourself and go out and like do it, bro, and go look at all 31 of the flavors. You know what I'm saying?
Will you guys do the frozen yogurt?
I have been to the Froyo spot. That shit's fun.
I haven't been there in a long time.
That
We got
shit's
one
fun.
right next to my house, so we'll go over there and just. Actually, there's
Fuck it
one on
up.
Wandamere. Out in Wandamere, there's a Froyo spot, like down there by Fred Meyer, and yeah, man, bomb. And then if
So
it's like on
bomb.
a certain day, if you can guess the weight, then you get it for free or something. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, I got so close.
Did you ever get it?
I got so close. I was just like a couple of cents off, I think.
Damn.
What a genius promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
Some
it.
carnival shit.
Yeah, dude.
Guess
it was
the
cool.
weight.
Guess the weight of your own Froyo and you
you-
get it for free.
you
You know
need
how
to bring
many
in a little-
Froyos they sell that day?
You need to bring a little weed scale in your pocket, bro,
Talk
and just
about-
like, yeah, it's not,
You're like 1632. They're like, how the fuck did you know that?
No, that's what you're going to say. You're going to be like, that's 2 quarters and an eighth. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, you pothead.
So I can give it to you in ounces. I don't know what they're gonna
Yeah, that's 2.5 ounces.
We do pounds. So that's nothing to me.
You're calling them zips. So they're just
Yeah.
like, no, this is Froyo.
about
Zips
a
is
zip.
down the street.
It's about a zip and a half, give or take a cheesecake bite.
Yeah.
You know?
I kind of like building it yourself is cool. Like being able to
That
put
is
it all
cool.
together.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't been, because build it yourself shit like buffets were canceled. All that shit was canceled
Yeah,
for the
no,
longest time.
understandably, understandably, man. It's the devil. It'll
you
get
guys-
a hold of you.
Have you guys buffeted in a long time?
I have not buffeted in a long time. Closest thing, we went to a movie the other night. I took my wife out. We ate at Cosmic Cowboy, the spot in River Park Square. Mm-hmm. They do really good wraps and shit. They got a bar in there, so you
So
can
it
get
was good?
drunk.
It was good?
It was good. It was actually really, really good.
Bottom level?
Yeah, right by the Nordstrom. Super good. And like I say, full bar and really awesome drinks. I had a really good Moscow Mule there. So we went and had a couple drinks and the food is light. Like it's all wraps and salads and stuff like that. So
And they got burgers.
they do have a burger. You're right. They do have a burger and a couple
Okay.
sandwiches and stuff. But
I'm just thinking for me, dude. I've been on a burger kick.
yeah, they got good
Cosmic Cowboy.
They got good burgers. I would go
Okay.
check it out. But they had a do-it-yourself sauce bar that had like salsas and ranch and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, we sat down and my wife was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get sauce. I'm like, well, I'll take the plunge. I guess I'll get sauce. Like that's the closest and I'm fine. I had some ranch and some salsa and some barbecue sauce and I'm good.
But they had
So-
they had a salsa or a damn sauce buffet.
Yeah, they had a huckleberry barbecue sauce that was fucking
Dude, I like a buffet,
incredible.
man. I just question the cleanliness of everything in a buffet now. But like the buffet idea, like if I had like it's just dangerous all around. But you got
I don't know if I
pizza,
could ever trust a buffet
macaroni, and
again,
shit.
but you get everything.
They got every salad. Like you could just walking around. They got Jello. They got the little marshmallows with the salad, the fruit salads. They got all the good stuff in there, man.
And then they got like
everything you could
prime
think of.
rib and stuff like they'll cut a chunk of meat off for you. And
Tacos.
like, make your own taco bars and all kinds of shit.
No, I love a good buffet. Too.
Damn.
Anything you want, and like you can switch genres like 6 times during the meal if you really want.
But I saw a guy sneeze next to some shit one time, and I just lost faith forever. I was like, dude, this place is open for 8 hours a day, or however many hours a day.
That gusted.
All these people are just coming and going. How many people are, just flinging all sorts of microscopic shit all over this food that I'm eating? I don't know if I really want to fuck with that.
I
So
myself,
that's
when I
tough
was
for me.
younger, I know that like I would just be eating from the buffet while I was getting other food. Like I'd throw some shit on my plate or just like grab some shit and like be eating. That's generally frowned upon. People in line are like, what are you doing, bro? Like wait till you get back to your seat. This is when I was like younger. But like think about how many kids go through the buffet line just reaching up, grabbing a chicken finger, grabbing this, grabbing that.
You don't know,
touching-
they're not washing their damn hands. They're just touching stuff and then touching food.
It does change the odds, doesn't it? With all
I
those
mean, I
people.
want somebody. When I come to a restaurant, I want to sit there. I want to order it. I want you to take my order. I want you to give that order to a cook. I want the cook to,
Put it
do
on
what
a
he
plate,
does. Yeah, make
and then
a
hand it back to me.
and then bring it out to me. So this is a specially made dish. I don't want you to pull it out of the microwave. Like I want you to make it.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Obviously, unless I decide to go.
I mean, they make
Fast
it
food.
at the Golden Corral, but then they put it in a tin. They got that buffet by the pound to go.
Now you know what I do like. I can do a potluck.
Okay.
Now that's good.
With people I trust.
with people I trust, you go to a potluck.
I've been to some like work potlucks where you got coworkers that you just don't trust. I had a lady. We worked at a call center one time, and there was this old lady that brought in spaghetti, and she kept saying shit that we were like, we don't know if it was a joke or what, but she's like, I only cook in the nude. And like all this other stuff, and we're like, bro, nobody's gonna eat your shit if that's what if that's what you're saying.
Like what
people-
kind of? What are you
was the spaghetti pre-mixed?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was not good looking. It looked kind of like spaghetti you get from like a can. It was like it looked like she didn't
Like
really
it wasn't
make it.
noodles and the sauce next to it.
No,
piping
no,
hot.
it was a bowl of like ready to go spaghetti that she cooked buck ass naked.
No,
thank
that's how you know it's fire is when you got them separate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yes.
then you scoop it on, you apply your
You get
your
to do your
sauce.
whole
You get a little
thing.
bit of sauce.
Parmesan
You get to say
cheese.
when with the Parmesan. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, but
bro.
if it's pre-mixed and when she pulls the thing off, she stirs it real quick, and then puts
So
the spoon in.
listen, I'm done with spaghetti.
you're done eating spaghetti,
Rest in peace.
You don't
rest
want
in
that
peace
no more.
spaghetti.
I don't want it anymore.
Me neither.
Dude, it's
I'm
literally
straight up
like
good.
it's just like noodles and sauce, and then bread is the side on it. Or you could have a salad, but let's be honest, you're going for that garlic bread.
I'm gonna tell you right now, we do spaghetti
It's too much.
probably once a week at least in my house because the kids love it. So you may be
I loved it.
You
when
going
I
back
was
to
a kid.
spaghetti
Love
at
it
some
too,
point,
it's okay.
but we do it meatless with a ton of veggies in it.
Okay.
And it's just as filling as anything that would have meat in it. And
Well, if there's veggies in it, then that's good.
And we do the side salad. Yeah, sometimes there's bread involved.
Usually, there's no nutritional value to any spaghetti I eat. I just feel like it's like afterwards, you're just like,
and a lot of
you
times
got the itis. I'm ready to sleep. Same with like a lasagna.
Yeah.
Any of that type of stuff is just there's no. Like I love it, but I'll just fuck with pizza and probably.
Yeah. Which is, we're not doing ourselves any favor, but it's just a little more mouth pleasure to eat a piece of pizza than it is spaghetti. I've threw big fits in my life as a young man over spaghetti. Like, fuck, man, I do not want spaghetti after a long day of like double days playing
you want
football.
pizza, baby.
Yeah,
We want a pizza.
on.
There's just something. Pizza is like one of the just most beautiful gifts to the world.
It can be so many things, and it's still pizza. Like you can put so much different shit.
You never
on it.
get tired of
spaghetti
pizza.
on pizza.
Dessert pizza, breakfast pizza, pizza with white sauce, pizza with red sauce.
Oh,
like
dude.
it goes hard in all ways, bro.
It's the best, man. It
It's
really
so
is the
good.
best.
It's so good. But yeah, a big bowl of pasta, even like Alfredos and shit. Like we did Alfredo just a couple nights ago.
God,
it was like
I love Alfredo.
It was like build your own chicken pieces, some shrimp, some this, some that. Had a little pesto and
Good
stuff
Lord.
like that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's funny
that
how we're
sounds
talking
amazing.
about we're hating on spaghetti and everything about it when really we
there's
switch
no nutritional value, but
You
it's-
switch the sauce from red to white and we cave instantly. I love
Bro,
it.
so-
Because I do.
So what we did is we actually swapped out spaghetti noodles for chickpeas. So we have like this kind of chickpea, like kind of marinara sauce stuff. So you're getting some protein, and then we made some mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
And then so we which is not that healthy either. But we were just
that's like you were
that
saying.
was like
Homemade or in a bag?
in a bag from Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mozzarella
Those are bomb.
sticks.
I like those.
You ever seen that thing that's like, hey man, would you like to eat 8 pieces of string cheese right now?
Yeah.
No. Well, what if I deep fry them and give them to you with
Done.
sauce? I'll eat 8 pieces of string cheese right now.
So good.
I
dude.
will. I will.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, mozzarella sticks go hard.
I mean, like, there's really good like food that's good for you. That's really good, but most of the food, it seems like that's so easy to love is the stuff that's not so obviously so good for you.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
You just
Good-
got to
a
replace
good-
those. I was just gonna say you got to replace those noodles with them zucchini noodles or whatever.
Yeah.
We get the pasta that's like 50-50 or whatever. It's got zucchini in the pasta, so it's less pasta. It's not full on like spiraling zucchini noodles. But have you ever had that? You ever had zughetti or whatever? They
Like
call
where people actually make the noodles from the zucchini.
it? Yeah.
No,
they
I don't
use
think I
It's
have.
called like a spiralizer or whatever.
See, now that's I could fuck with that. That's probably really good for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and they still like boil them up, and they have the consistency of spaghetti noodles.
They seem
but
like
it's vegetables.
spaghetti for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something to a good like soup or a stew that's like I feel like you said it's tough to find stuff that's good for you. That's that's usually what it is. It's like a thick stew that you've been making all day. It doesn't even have to have meat.
Oh,
in
I
it.
love some shit that's just been like, it's got some potatoes in it. And it's just sitting there. It's got some
Yes.
chunks of meat.
Yep.
Which I mean, just in my
And there's
case,
just no way you can get it wrong. Like how
it's
how
just-
can that be unhealthy?
My wife does like a
slapping.
white bean chili that's like that. That's like it's got
Come
white beans, a
on,
little chicken in it. It comes
fire.
out light colored. It's not like a dark colored chili at all. And it's just like corn and potatoes and all these seasonings and all these vegetables. Put it over a little bit of rice or something like that. It's
Stop.
dude. It's so good.
Stop. That
It's
sounds so
absurd.
bomb.
It's absurd how good it is. I love that shit.
So tell me a little bit. Tell us a little bit about your trip, bro.
Can I have a brewski?
Yes. Very interested in. I was watching your story and like, it was fucking pretty cool, man.
I saw you went to
always
jail,
wanted to go
bro.
there.
Yeah, so we went to Yellowstone with the fam. It was fun, and we took a couple days down there. The first day, we drove down to the hot springs. Stopped at the hot springs, Lolo Hot Springs. It's just a pool that you pay to get into. I highly recommend it. It's just epic. Like, that feeling you get. Have you guys ever soaked in Epsom salt, like in the bathtub?
Yes.
Okay, that feeling when you get that mixture right in your toes and your fingers, you can kind of feel that slipperiness.
Yes.
This was like you can't even feel your toes next to the other toe. Like, because this is straight out of
10.
a fucking spring, and that's what it is. It's sulfur.
Wow.
So it's tons of minerals. We laid in it for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then both of us were just like, damn. It felt hella good. Then we went to Yellowstone, bunch of animals. We boondocked the whole time, and what we did is we had somebody staying in a hotel, and we were just like, at the last second, we were like, oh, check in our car. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's parking outside of the hotel. So say you drive a Chevy van, and this is the license plate, and they're like, okay, we could do that because we're not gonna. Our car will just park over here, right?
Yeah.
And then so they did that, and that's a new hack. I just realized is that if you're traveling with somebody who's getting a hotel, you're meeting them somewhere, they can park somewhere else. You know, maybe throw them a couple bucks or get their car for them when they need it. But then they check in your car. So now we just get a safe haven spot that's just parked in this parking lot, and we're just camping in our van.
Yeah.
So it was just we kind of have to be a little sneaky. But I mean, I'm talking about coming in for breakfast. I'm talking about getting coffees and using the bathroom and chilling, bro.
I love that.
And it was a hack. And so we did that. Went into Yellowstone, saw all the animals. We saw bison and I forget what they're called. The little deer that are over there. I think they're just white-tailed deer, and tons of geysers and shit.
Yeah, I was seeing that, dude. I was seeing just it's just warm water just blasting up there.
So Yellowstone is a volcano.
Yeah.
Okay, so underneath the ground is molten lava.
Wow.
Okay, and so deep down in the earth, there's lava that's heating up what would be like an aquifer of some sort between the crust of the earth, and that stuff is bubbling and creating those steams.
Those geysers, yeah.
Now, when we're there, we're sitting there listening to somebody hella smart talk, and we realize what he's talking about is like we're walking on. This is for real, walking on the edge of death.
Yeah.
If you really think about it,
Yeah.
There's nowhere you could go within 2 days of getting in your car and pushing the gas to the floor to get away from that. If something was to happen while you were there, like you're done, for real done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they say,
The Earth is unpredictable, bro.
They say all of the West Coast when Yellowstone blows and it's acting up. Did you see that video I showed of that fucking one that was just going crazy? Anyway, I'll show you.
Did that kind of freak you out a little bit?
I never dawned on me, and then I started looking around and being like, oh, okay. And then we start looking at the map, and all the cool shit to see is in this fucking circle crater. You back up the Google image, you're in the mouth, you're in a volcano. You know what I mean? And that's so big you don't even realize that you're in the center of it. Watching shit boil, talking about, damn, that's crazy. And it starts to kind of get to you like, holy fuck, bro. Like, we could die.
Like,
bro.
you're like, I just brought my family to this place.
Exactly. No, exactly.
I'm trying to go. That sounds fun.
And so it's tight as fuck. And right now, everything's super active. And so I don't know if it's a good time to go or not. But
well, you made it.
Yeah. And I mean,
so that's kind of a little adrenaline
right?
rush, too. That's cool, man. That's super cool. So, like, did you just see you said it was buffalo?
Buffalo. I saw a bear. I got a really good video on my phone of a bear moving through some trees and then laid
black
down.
Bear.
Black bear, big old black bear. He's about maybe 200 yards away.
Damn.
And it's
and
like a big thing. Like we've been to game parks. We went to South Africa, and there's game parks over there where there's like big animal.
Yeah.
In the United States, like people are hella impressed seeing a bear, and I mean I get it. I was too. I pulled my phone out and recorded. But I mean, like you're talking about like 300 or 400 people, like clamoring for a spot to try to get a picture of a bear. And it was kind of like, you know what I mean?
So what, like, and when you were in Africa, what kind of big ass animals were you seeing?
Lion. I saw a lion, a male lion, and a female lion mate.
Tight.
Whoa.
And this isn't, you can't script that.
No.
Yeah.
Right?
That's nature.
Didn't have any foresight to pull my fucking camera out, but just.
No, that was the Lord.
But just
speaking
sat there
to
and
you.
watched it, like, and then, you know what I mean? And then also, elephants, kind of just, giraffe. But I mean, Yellowstone's cool because, like, the region where it is and just how, the mystique of it is just hella nice. And the geysers it's just, in its totality, a really nice place to be,
And how long to get there?
8 hours if you're going straight. We stopped and did the hot springs and then went in. So 4 hours for us.
Oh, okay.
We hightailed it straight back.
That's a little 8 hour trip. That's not bad. That's doable. That's super
It's not
doable.
bad at all.
doable.
It's not bad at all. Just have a plan before, because you're going to get there tired. So kind of get there, have a hotel right outside of the gate. Right outside of all the gates of Yellowstone are like a little bit of a happening area so that people can like resettle. So the next morning they can go in.
Yeah.
Because you pay at the gate. It's $35 a car.
Oh, okay.
$35 a car.
That's not bad for a car.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone in the car.
I could be wrong. I might have just paid for 2 adults and had the kid free.
Yeah,
But
that'll happen.
Wow, man.
really neat, really fun. And then on the way back, we went through Montana and we stopped off in a place called Deer Lodge, and it has a prison. It's called the Old Montana Prison.
I think I've been there.
It dates have you been by there?
I think I've
Did
been
you
to the
tour it?
prison. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it dates all the way back to like 1860 is when they built it. It's a hella crazy stories. They show you like the hole and all that stuff. If you took the tour, you remember it's fucking spooky.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, and so we went and did that and hightailed it home. So
How was it just beautiful over there, dude? Was it lush over there
Yeah.
in Wyoming? Is that where it is?
well, I was actually talking to a guide about it, and he was saying that it's high desert. It's just not all fucking dirt yet. Like the sun hasn't baked it all. So like what you're saying, it was fucking green as fuck.
Because isn't that where like Half Dome is and stuff over there in Yellowstone? Is that right, or is that Yosemite? I always get those two.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm not exactly
Yeah,
sure.
I can't remember
I would have
either.
saw like on there because you pick up a pamphlet, it shows all the attractions.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any Half Stone.
Okay.
So, but we did have frozen lakes that we went to that were like super big, and it was epic as fuck. I'd been before, but I mean, I was
you'd
young.
already been.
I was young and kind of just was like, whatever. And still, even this time, I need to be there a day and a half. 2
To
days
soak it
is
in.
like, okay. Some people stay for a week. My wife was like, I wish I could stay a week. I was like, you can come down here by yourself for a week.
Anytime.
Yeah, I do
8
not
hours.
want to sit around in Yellowstone for a week. Like, when, you know what I mean? Like,
No, but you could do, a nice, like you said, 2 days.
yeah. But
Too-
she didn't
too
feel like
nice.
she saw enough in 3 days.
Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of want to soak it up. I
Yeah.
feel like, especially, it moves quick when you're having fun
It
and
does.
experience something new.
I get it. I get it. And it's just all preference. I'd rather be like, my first option would be like a beach city that's a little more happening, not like those ones with nothing going on. Those are fucking boring as hell too.
Oh, yeah.
But like a beach city with like little something happening, or like right outside of a big city. Like if I'm gonna stay a week,
Yeah.
If I'm a couple days in San Diego sucks. If you want to talk about something that sucks, because you can't do shit in 2 days.
I was in San Diego for 3 months, and I felt like it wasn't enough time.
You know what I mean? Like,
Like that shit
Really?
was fun.
yeah. Like, I mean, it's cool. You go, but you just got to remember that big cities allow you to do one good, cool thing a day.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna go to San Diego and you want to go to SeaWorld today, you get to go to SeaWorld. That's
Yep,
it.
That's it.
We tried to go out for dinner. We went at 8 o'clock at night to go get seated for dinner. They said, "Do you have reservations?" I'm like, it was the equivalent of a fucking Applebee's.
Yeah.
They said, "We've got a 2-hour wait." I'm like, "You're talking about we gonna eat at 10 o'clock?" And it's just because big cities are like that.
Yeah.
And so like everywhere, the traffic, the reservation, I mean, I'm over it. I was done.
You got to come through real prepared, I feel like. You got to
Dude,
come through with the
itinerary has to be on
and
point.
reservation already made. We
This
got
is
a
why
spot.
they have like travel agents. This is why they have like people who have been somewhere. It's like, hey, I'm going somewhere. Have you ever heard that post? It's like, hey, I'm going somewhere. What would you recommend? Someone who's like, all right, this is where you're gonna eat the first night. How many people is with you for? Okay, it's a month out, so we'll go ahead and I'm gonna call down. If someone set all that shit up for you, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's worth money.
I mean, it's not too hard to do yourself, though, too. Like,
No, yeah,
you just
you
got to
are
do
right.
it.
You are right.
You just got to do it, right? And put a plan together. And a lot of us, right? What are we doing, man? We just going through life freestyling it. We're winging it. We're
Yep.
just
And
making
Vegas
it happen.
is like that too. If you ever go to Vegas, just look up what you want to do and see if they have it around there, around the strip, and fucking plan that shit. Pre-plan that shit. If you go with 4 days and you wake up every day like, what y'all want to do? You're gonna be so fucking mad at yourself because you just can't get a lot done.
Good tip. Good
Now,
tip.
last major vacation we went on was when we did Disneyland shortly before the pandemic and everything. And my wife's parents, I don't know who they booked it through or what they did, but they had like a whole package planned. They had the hotel was like right across from the park.
Mm-hmm.
We had we had 3 days at Disney. We had 1 day at Universal. And the Universal day, we left a little bit late because we misread the schedule and thought they were open till 9, and they ended up closing at 6. So we were only at Universal for like a couple hours because we got there kind of late because of traffic and shit.
Yeah.
And then we had one day at the beach. Was our last day there. We just went
And that
kicked
was
it
all
at the
planned.
beach. It was all fucking set, bro.
Yeah.
And
That's cool.
it was easy and chill, and I felt like I wish I was there for longer and could see more shit, but it was perfect.
Yeah.
It worked out
Love
super
that.
well.
Yeah, because if you just try to wing it and just go by yourself, and you're like, all right, I'm just gonna pull up into San Diego and get me a hotel and
it
just
seems good on paper.
You forget there's a million other
And
fucking people
and it also
doing the same shit.
and it also can be good. Like there's people who can be good at that. Like everybody has it in them to
True.
pull up and wing a really good vacation, but you just gotta have to really want it and kind of be that guy who's just like, okay, you know what I mean? Tomorrow we've got this much time to plan tomorrow, but the next day after that, I've got a whole day and a half to plan.
Yeah.
That can
See what I'm
take
saying?
away from the vacation though.
Big time.
You're kind of
Big
killing
time.
the vacation vibe by
Every
being
time.
like,
And that's
I'm
why-
the organizer and the
Yeah.
improviser. And
Yeah.
shit.
In that
Like,
situation though, when they had it all planned out, you know, I
was
know that sometimes it's like you don't want to put parameters on your freedom
Yes.
to go have a good time, but if you really did have some things that you like were like, I want to go do this, there's a show playing this night, so we're going to do that. So this restaurant is the best place, so we're going to get a reservation there.
Yep.
You know, and you just handle that shit. That way when you get there, you just like,
We're doing
man,
this
I'm just
this
pulling
day.
up. I just get faded and have
Yep.
some fun and
Yep,
just
we got
go
a 3
enjoy it.
o'clock, yeah.
Because all it does is create stress when it's like, oh, there's a wait. Now we pivot. What
you know, and it throws off the
Yeah.
whole like.
And
It
you're
does,
just like-
and
whatever
it
you're
did
trying
throw
to,
it off.
you know.
I was supposed to meet somebody down there, and we ended up eating too late, and they moved on. But yeah, when we went to South Africa, that's how it was. All the way down to the meals, all that stuff was pre-planned.
That's nice.
Really?
And yep. And it all kind of seemed like, but then like there's a certain amount of structure you don't realize you need, which actually brings me back to when I visited that prison, and I was like reading and like learning about what goes on there, and like if you remember when you went there, the yard's big,
Yeah, the yard is big.
nice basketball hoop,
Mm-hmm.
horseshoes. Something about me seeing the cells and all that stuff. Like at first, I saw the prison was kind of like, damn, like this would suck to be here, and then I kept finding myself finding reasons why that wouldn't suck that bad. No, I know. I'm just being honest with you in my brain what happened.
this
By the
ain't
end of the
shit.
prison,
This
by
ain't
the end of the
shit.
tour, I was looking around and I was thinking to myself, like, I kind of want to go to prison for a little bit.
just to see.
I don't know what was going
All
on.
right. Somebody get Cody some help.
No, because here, you got to understand, with an ADD
You
brain.
need one of those scared straight things.
No, but listen.
And now we'll show you the yard with the
Listen,
basketball.
With an
Tell me
ADD
more.
brain, you have to understand what I'm saying. Is that everything, like, they could go, if you were on good behavior, which everyone here would be. Zach would be selling everybody in that prison. You'd be leading the handball team.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be
Oh,
playing
yeah.
baseball. There'd be
Selling
you wouldn't have to
cigarettes.
have a job. See what I'm saying? Like, you're a prisoner. They don't expect much from you. You're just like, and it, honestly, like the stories, I was like, God damn.
I'll write some mean raps too. That's the one thing too. You write
saying?
bars in prison.
Like, I'm not joking. We would all probably thrive in prison a little bit.
I mean, you're probably not lying, man.
Find a way.
There might
Find
be
a way.
There could be like a little dose of it to where
see
it's
what
like
I'm
maybe just lock him up for a week.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Just
saying?
lock
They're
him
like,
up for a
let's
week.
just
What's that?
tell him
What's
he
that?
did
90
something.
days life on the inside or whatever. Like,
90 days, 90 days in.
90
That's what
days
it's
in.
called.
Yeah.
But still, that was even too
yeah.
little.
Outside
They
of-
have to lock us up for something we actually thought we did. And
Oh.
so they're just like, you're in here for, and then
On
like
some
we would
trumped up
all
charges.
just fucking be thriving, and then put a camera on us.
I know, man.
Bro.
Mike would be fucking. Mike could be the new. He'd be a tattattoo artist. by the
I'd
time
be hitting push-ups and fucking doing tattoos with the
Zach
comb
would
and
have
shit.
a whole consultation business.
I'd have some. I would just like have some cigarettes and some fucking, all the legal shit. I'd have some damn Mike and Ikes and some.
There you go.
You'd have
some
spicy and
Skittles
regular.
yeah, I'd have them all, baby.
I don't know. Call me crazy, but something about just having everything a little bit structured with this crazy world we live in, I was kind of like, damn.
Yeah.
But then I left and went home and was like, yeah, this is
the
cool
freedom
too.
is way,
Yeah.
way cooler, bro. This is
Yeah,
where it's at.
freedom is way cooler.
Yeah, but we've never been locked up. We don't know.
No, I know what kind of feeling it would feel like to want to get up and, like, we really have full control of our day. What are you doing? Like you can do what you want to do. You're moving around. You're waking up. You're choosing. You're going for a little walk, right? But if you get up and you're in jail, they're like,
And they're just like, here, give me 10 minutes and you can get out of the cell and the yard's yours.
They're like, bro.
And, hey, I'm just reminding you, there's no bills. You don't got to pay nothing.
Outside time doesn't start for 45 minutes. They'll go back in your cell.
Yeah, don't you got to work out to do, Zach? I always see you doing push-ups. You're just like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I want recess though. Yeah. That's what I want. You know.
I also want some weed. So you guys have a dispensary in here?
They're just like, if you good behavior, 3 years. Yeah, there's a dispensary over the corner.
Yeah,
Look, all of a sudden we start leaning into all his qualms. You'll catch him out there.
Dude, before you know it, we're fucking sneaking it in. People, I'm making friends with the officers and being like, hey man, just like, I'm gonna have a guy come in and he's gonna bring a package and I need you to bring it.
Oh, you think so?
22-foot walls though in that prison that when you went to, you could easily throw something.
Because if I could get some weed, then I could probably just chill.
You could, yeah.
I could probably just chill. If I could get some weed, I could probably just be like, cool. Give me a pen, give me a pad. I need some beats though. I need to be able to have like a Bluetooth speaker, or headphones, and a cell phone or something. If I had something like that though, I'd be good.
Exactly.
The only beats you're getting is like.
Oh no! Okay, your celly had just trap beats on the fucking, and they're like, "Listen, we won't give you a phone, but we'll give you a recorder, so he can record the beats."
Oh, so you can
loop it. Zach's like, "I'm in."
Okay.
Doug.
No, I like that.
The meals were crazy though. They were called a $2 prison, meaning they fed everybody on $2 a day. And there's a new warden that went in there and busted everybody down to 70 cents a day.
Yikes!
To take care of a prisoner. Food, lodging, shower,
in what
hygiene.
Year?
See, profit prisons, man. That's fucked up.
Like early 1900s. Something, Warren, something. I went to the prison and it intrigued me so much. I came today at work. I listened to all prison documentaries in the headphones. Prison.
I'd like to go to like Alcatraz.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That's on like an island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
That'd be something that you'd plan 3 months ahead.
I want to go to Guantanamo Bay.
I don't think you can go to Guantanamo.
I don't think you
can. Actually, that's my second prison I've been to. You know which other prison I've been to is the one in South Africa, right outside of Cape Town, that Nelson Mandela stayed at. I've actually walked by and saw his cell as he left it. I just completely forgot about that. It's called, Brendan will pull it up. I forget the name. It's in South Africa. It's off the coast. But it was a trip too. And that was a guided tour. The Montana ones, you just walk around.
Yeah, it was open.
Yeah.
You're free range.
Was it Robben Island prison?
Robben Island, there it is.
Wait a minute. What do you mean Nelson Mandela was coming out of it when you were there?
Nelson Mandela stayed on Robben Island for, you can look this up, but I want to say it was like 27 years or something like that crazy. And he actually was released from that prison. And when he was released, he was such like a prominent person in that prison. It was Nelson Mandela. Yeah. His cell was left completely intact. They never put another prisoner in that cell. The prison is just a tourist attraction now. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's no prisoners there. And so no prisoner ever went. So his cell is left exactly how it is. His bed's made, and there's like a few things he left behind. So.
Oh, I thought you meant like Nelson Mandela was there, like at the same time.
No, I didn't walk by and give him a pound.
I was like, I'm going to see Nelson on his release day. Nelson's getting out.
But it was a trip. This is another reason why having everything pre-planned is a fucking blessing.
Yeah.
Because like I wouldn't have been trying to go see the prison. You know what I mean? But it's like, hey, today, this is what we're doing. And like she's like briefing everybody. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it'd be pretty easy to do. You just gotta, like, when you have your destination, you're just looking at shit to do, and then looking at the times when it's open, making the calls. Getting it's just, a
lot of people aren't really into all that though. A lot of people they want it to be easy. They want to buy the ticket and go.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, it's not.
Is that there's no way to not pay.
Yeah,
you're gonna pay. So whether you want to pay now or you want to pay later, the universe gonna get its money.
You're gonna pay,
right?
So,
or you can pay now and pay later, because the pay later is you just didn't have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe you're in a sour mood because you're just like, man, what? There's traffic at 5 o'clock? Yeah. Oh, you didn't think of that, man? You got to plan your route. Where are you going? How long is it going to take you to get here to, everything you're thinking of, you're just like, okay, well, that's going to take long because we're hitting this at this time. Dinner's at 6, so we're going to be hitting 5 to get there. Like, just...
And then you know what everybody says in your family is, you overthink everything. here, and it's just like, no, I'm trying to have fun.
I'm just trying to
Are
make
you
it-
not having fun?
What? I'm having fun. I'm trying to have fun.
Oh, Mr. Fun
damn it.
Schedule,
Right.
the fun
You guys-
scheduler.
You guys just do that. I'm gonna take a walk. God damn
How's
it.
that for planning?
They're just like,
Yeah.
I don't think he's having fun.
And then you leave and you still go try to help them out. You'll run into somebody on the beach. What is there to do around here for fun? My fucking family's up there. Just,
So are you guys like super solvers? Like, do you guys feel like your roles in your family and
Yeah.
being men that you're like always trying to solve?
Yeah, bro, we planned a trip to Seattle just a few months ago. We were going to go over and go to the Van Gogh exhibit and see some family and just hang out and kind of freestyle some of the trip. But, like, my wife had booked the hotel. Everything was taken care of. I had, like, planned a bunch of other shit and made sure everything was good. And we didn't hit a bunch of traffic. Everything went real smoothly. But the one thing, we got to the hotel. The first night we got in late. And I went to go pull up to the hotel. And we were trying to park at the hotel. And they said, well, you can park at the hotel. Nice hotel. This place called Pineapple is like right in the heart of downtown.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. Bro, they sprung it on us last minute. They're like, you can park here, but it's $42 a night.
I was gonna say 50.
Yeah, it was like $42 a night
My
to park
God.
in the garage. It was fucking ludicrous, bro. So we were like, well, it's fucking late. So we paid the first night, but the next day I went and found a lot down the street, and I was like moving the car and like trying to find street parking. Like I kept going back out to like make sure the car was in a place where we didn't have to spend $50 a night in parking and
Yeah.
could get parking.
It's
So
stupid.
that was like the one part of the vacation that like was kind of putting a damper on shit. I'm like, bro, we're gonna end up spending like $200 in parking alone.
Yeah.
That's not in the budget. So
No,
we gotta
parking
figure
is
that out.
another thing. That's just another one of those things. Something so small that can just get you.
Oh my God, you'll be late to a show you overpaid for.
Nobody's
Yeah.
thinking about like pre-parking or having parking ready or like checking out the lots and like looking around what's close, what's going to be easy.
The
'Cause
easiest-
they get you. They already know that you're not paying attention, that you're not
Yeah.
thinking about that. So they're like, maybe we get them for 42.
Yeah.
You think we get them for 42?
But we almost
If
got
they ain't got
fucked the
nowhere to
other
go,
night.
we'll get them for 42.
Yeah. I tried to take my wife out to a movie. I didn't even fucking know it was the Lilac Parade that night. Had no idea the Lilac Parade was happening. So we get downtown. It's fucking super busy. We're trying to get into the mall. The parking garage is the only spot that's open, but they're only letting you pull into the one off of Lincoln. You can't like go up the ramp like normal. All that's blocked off because that's parade route. So you have to go around the other way. So we get in there and it says like event parking is like $15 or something like that. I'm like, bro. You know, so
going
now
to a
we're
movie.
yeah, now we're locked into that. So I was just like, well, fuck it, we're here. It's the only place to park. So I was kind of hot about it, and we had to wait in this long ass line because there's a bunch of people in the garage. By the time we had dinner and the movie and got out, I went to pay for parking at the thing, and she's like, "Oh, you guys see a movie tonight?" And I showed her the ticket. She's like, "Yeah, $3." I was like, "Whew, dodged a fucking bullet."
Nice.
Had no idea. That's
That's
what
a
not
bargain.
planning will get you. You'll try to go to a movie with your girl for the first time in months. Find out it's a whole parade happening.
Well, I mean, it's cool too that it was so cheap. They're just like, hey, if you spent time in the mall doing some mall stuff,
Like
well,
we know
then-
you weren't doing the parade shit, so
Yeah.
we're not going to charge you event parking.
like that.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that shit that I posted on Algorithm? The Winnie the Pooh horror story.
The Winnie the Pooh horror movie. Yeah. So Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh is officially in the public domain. So it's not like Disney doesn't own the characters of Winnie the Pooh. They own their versions of Winnie the Pooh and stuff like that and all those characters. But it's from a storybook that's now public domain. So anybody can make any kind of creation with Winnie the Pooh because it's public access now. That's what public domain means. So they're putting together a slasher horror movie where Winnie the Pooh and Piglet go and kill a bunch
It
of
looks
motherfuckers.
freaky, dude.
It does
looks.
look very freaky.
It just looks
Oh, is it
terrifying.
like? Does it look like? Is it like a real? Is it like?
It's like it is kind of
Yeah.
like a
Cartoon?
no,
No.
It's like it's
I
like
could see that being scary as fuck.
super creepy.
If it
dude.
was like acting on real and they shot it in dim low light and fucking
and Michael
Piglet came
Michael
up on
put
you.
Yeah, Michael put a pic up.
I will put a pic up. I just want to show you real quick.
You got a picture of it?
I can get a picture of it real
Okay,
quick.
cool.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Skittle. Spicy Skittles.
It's a beautiful day today, about 70
That's,
degrees.
Okay, Pooh's fighting.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how it's scary.
Yeah, and the fucking, what's this one? Yeah, like they got Piglet with the tusks creeping on homegirl in the hot tub or whatever. It's about to be a
That's
whole
it?
That's
slasher
freaky.
movie. Yeah, I guess
And
so.
Piglet
I mean,
was so
what other
cute.
pig could it be? I
That's
mean,
spooky.
yeah, So get ready for that. You know, they're taking all the shit from. I remember they did. What did they do? There's an old cartoon called The Banana Splits about a rock band. It was like a monkey and an elephant and like a bear. It looked like a fucking Chuck E. Cheese band, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Like the animatronic band. So they made a horror movie with those guys, where those guys got like possessed and just killed a bunch of people. And it was like the actual like licensed property of those characters. So it's like it's super weird when they take something that was like a kid's thing. Like my dad watched that cartoon as an old cartoon, and now they're like
weird. And then they just
R-rated murder movie.
Sometimes it's like things shouldn't come to the public sector, you know. Just like leave them in the, you know, maybe someone needs to own that.
Yeah, don't think you can just do that.
What y'all doing? You guys ruining people's childhoods and shit. The people are just like, oh wow, thanks. Now, you know, my childhood's coming back to fucking haunt my dreams,
my nightmares. Well, and the thing about it, like, I mean, for me, a lot of the coolest shit as a dad is like showing my kids shit that was cool to me when I was a kid, you know. And some of that's fun because I'm like showing her the same stuff that I watch, but now it's like anytime I try to like hip her to something, they've already remade it or there's already a new one, you know. So she's like, well, I want to watch the one. Why is the one we're watching square and why does it look old? Why does it not take up the whole TV? You know, why can't we watch the new computer animated version?
Yeah, I mean, like Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, that was actually really well done.
No, I'm just saying, like, but why? Yeah, it's like, why would you? Like, you're showing a kid the old stuff, and it's like, dude, let me see. Come on,
straight up. I tried to turn on the old cartoon just to like have her hear the theme song and shit like that. Like have her like watch an episode maybe, and she's like, I don't know. Let's just watch the movie. Let's watch the new one. Let's watch. So
that's why there's some that aren't remakes. It's like here, watch this.
And that's
they're remaking everything.
That's another one of those examples that you have to like. Sometimes it's you who want something really bad for your kid.
It is.
And like you have to like be like, wait a minute.
Oh, they don't fuck with that. They don't fuck with that at all.
Yeah.
And I can't just like make them fuck with it.
Yeah. Like, that he's his own person. Yeah. He doesn't need to fuck with this at all.
At all.
I can just fuck with it.
And that's probably one thing that just historically parents obviously do to their kids.
Oh my God, bro. It's like incredible.
It's like, it seems like one or the other in a lot of situations. It's either parents are like super involved and
or
super trying to make their kids just like that, or they're just like not like like in there, like plugged in.
The medium right in the middle is such a beautiful relationship. I didn't grow up that way. I'm striving to be that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's like I try to think about, okay, he just doesn't fuck with that. The kid eats tomatoes and stuff. I hate tomatoes. I have to remember that he's his own person. If you like tomatoes, that's fucking tight. Let me get you some tomatoes.
Yeah, exactly. You know there's way worse things you could like.
You see what I'm saying? And like insert any other thing he wants to do in life. You know, he's into gymnastics. He's 4 years old. You want to run around and jump on trampolines? Like that sounds fun. I probably would have been into that. But at the same time, like it's like, fuck, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And so that, I think that's what makes that's
cool.
That growth factor is being able to let them, like what you said, it's just like let them just make that choice. It's like, Dad, I want to watch the one that's cool.
Yeah, the new one.
Because this one, I understand. I see what you're doing, Dad. This was cool when you were young, but now this is.
It's
cool.
almost
how
like,
much cooler this shit.
It's almost like psychologically, like the dad's like. It's like trying to relive that childhood. Like no, watch what I watched.
I want you to see it through the eyes that I saw it through. And I want it to be like the coolest shit.
But every dad has done that since like the beginning of time. Brennan, what you got?
I was gonna tell you, I did this last weekend. I did this on Friday last week. I had listened to a podcast and they had convinced me that like I needed to show E.T. to my kids. And so I'm like, I get home and I'm like, kids, we are going to have a family movie tonight and watch E.T. And the first thing they're like, Mimi tried to show us that like last time we went there, and I was like, okay, but we're gonna watch it tonight as a family because it's like Dad's favorite kids movie, and they could give a shit.
There's been a few like that. My daughter liked E.T. She loves Hook. So she loves a couple other ones like that. But it's wild. She's got a cousin, and my cousin, her dad they're a very religious side of the family. So they don't watch a ton of shit. They don't let her watch anything. So they're like, my daughter's trying to play with her cousin, and they're trying to socialize. She's like, what's your favorite movie? What movie you like? And it was probably like whatever the newest Disney movie is. I think she said like Moana or something like that. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, we don't watch Disney in my house. We don't do Disney. My favorite movie is The Sound of Music. Like,
But there's that has some growth too.
I was like,
you know?
well, I tried showing my daughter The Sound of Music because like my mom and dad made me watch that. My dad loves music.
I could not imagine exposing this generation to The Sound of Music.
But I'm like, what wild kind of parenting is that? Okay, so they're super religious. They think Disney is evil, so they won't let their kid watch Disney shit. Sound of Music has literal Nazis in it. Has actual Nazis in the film.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's Nazis.
Are they depicted as bad or good?
They're depicted as bad. They're the bad guys of the film. But I'm like,
well, that's education.
it's you know, is it when you're singing about your favorite things and the sound the hills are alive?
Sound of Music, dude. That's like my mom's
Favorite
favorite movie. Dude, I've only
do
seen
remember
it because
that
my mom
Julie Andrews?
loves it. Yeah, dude. God, man.
Yeah.
Like I grew up watching Dances with Wolves. Remember that
Oh,
movie?
that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so that's one of those things. One day I'm gonna try
Cosmo.
to show Cash, and it's gonna be like, yeah, you're not gonna be into
don't
this at
fucking
all.
care about this
yeah,
at all.
you're not gonna want to see that dude get scalped. I guarantee it.
No.
And you know what I mean? Like that's the weird shit we were on. Just remember, we were kids. We were free range in the summer.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, dude, and mine's like Pulp Fiction. So I'm gonna just show
see
my
what I'm
son.
There's
saying?
so much shit that I saw when I was a kid, and I'm like just trying to think: can I show this to my kid? Like, is this okay? I'm like,
Yeah.
I love this movie. Oh, there's some fucked up
I
shit.
bet you that this is
yeah.
a very wild line that all parents going through it go through when it's like, what is that line where you can, it's okay for, you know, because when we were kids, it seemed so silly. Oh, you can't watch that. You can't watch that. And then how much of it did you just go watch anyway?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then there's got to be like some type of a threshold of an age where it's probably just not good to just subject it to them if they're not going to find it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
maybe let them kind of find it themselves rather than.
Exactly.
I am
if they're
fine
not
with that.
asking about it, I'm not gonna pull up, fucking scream, and be
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Well, so anytime there's something like violent or like even kind of graphic on the screen, my 7-year-old, she'll leave the room. Will be like, I don't think I should watch this or whatever. But like you said, kind of finding it on their own. She's been, I've had her on this thing where she has to read a certain amount of books to earn prizes, and like she's working on riding her bike too and getting that learned now that she's got a balance bike that fits her. But she made it through these books, the Wayside School books. They're written by this guy Louis Satcher.
Read 'em.
She read. There's a new one that just came
I read
out.
the old
like,
ones.
Like
Fire.
there's a new one that just came out that I didn't even know about. There's a fourth one now. So she got through all those, and she's like, I like how this guy writes. I want to read more stuff by him. Well, he writes Holes. That's the next book that he writes. And so I gave her the Holes book, and I'm like trying to think about, okay, I read Holes, and I've seen the movie, you know, with Shia LaBeouf and shit like that. And so I'm kind of familiar with it. I don't think there's anything super inappropriate. And then I'm like, so I'm asking her, I'm like, so how's the book going? You know, what'd you read about? Oh, I read about, they were talking about this old cowboy tale of this kissing Kate Barlow that was kissing men and then killing them. And like she's like that's,
And you're
that's
like,
her,
oh, yeah.
that's her like calling card, is she would like give them a kiss and then shoot them, and like it was like an old west cowboy tale. I'm like you're okay with that? She's like, oh yeah, I think it's funny.
Like,
She's
tight.
like it's
You're like, God damn, I forgot about that part.
yeah,
But that's not bad, right? Like that's like this is just kind of like, obviously like killing is real, but it's kind of in like a fantasy setting when you're a
Yeah.
kid reading a book about a story
Right.
about something, you know. It's like that kind of stuff is exciting. Like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know, but seeing it on TV, like seeing it, they make it so convincing
Yeah.
in movies and stuff now, where it's like you just look. If you're a kid, you just saw somebody die. They're not understanding that this is a studio and that deformed face and stuff is makeup.
Yeah.
And like, you
See,
know what
the
I mean?
gore-
We
yeah, the
know the
gore is
context of everything, but it's so convincing.
Even
Yeah.
when you tell them it's
Yeah.
fake,
It's so convincing.
they're like, okay,
I
it's
tell
fake.
myself it's fake, and I'm like,
yeah.
Well, she's seen a few. We try to keep it pretty mild. Like she really liked Hamilton when it came out, and Lin-Manuel Miranda, the guy that makes it. She watches like everything, so she wanted to watch his other musical, In the Heights, and all the other stuff he's done. And for the most part, he's done a lot of like Disney shit that she can watch. But in Hamilton, like a couple people get shot and die. And in the Heights, this dude's grandma dies, and like she was crying, and we had to like, you know, sit there and explain her like, hey, you know, that's an actor, this is a movie, they're telling a story, like part of the movie is to get you to have emotions like this, and you know, then she kind of like understood and got it. And we've watched some of like the Marvel stuff, so she's seen like Iron Man die, you know, spoilers. Iron Man will die and does die. But that's not like super gory. Like his face isn't like torn off. Like he's got last words.
But
and
it's still
like,
this
I love
loss.
you. Yeah, and so she's more seen that end of it.
I
But
mean, just kids having to cope with death.
Yeah.
And I mean, just like there's obviously wild shit in this country that's just fucking going on, and kids just are in real life having to be, like, and parents having to be afraid of like
it's crazy.
of like real shit happening in
Yeah.
like the safest places.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I don't know. We live in a crazy ass world.
It's nuts. Yeah, we were talking about possibly enrolling my daughter in school next semester, because like my wife is she's working her ass off to try to do homeschool, but like Kennedy's super smart, and it's like it's only so much one person can do.
I know, and then you're just as a dad probably just looking at shit like,
how do I send them out? So we're trying to figure all that out, but.
I
You
mean,
should just consider private school.
Yeah, I would say either that, or they have like a connections program and remote programs where you can have an instructor that's there to help, with lesson planning and doing the stuff, so you can actually take a secondary role as a parent normally would, that's making sure on the back end, the follow through, that they get all the work done and stuff.
man, if you could just have a tutor and
Yeah.
somebody who just like came over and just taught your kid,
Easy.
like that's obviously so expensive. Like that's probably what rich people do. They probably just have like a professor, a teacher just come over and just like teach their kid like basically what somebody would teach a whole class.
Okay, business idea right now. What would the cost be? You and 5 other kids. It's just one teacher. She picks up all 4 other kids and your kid, and she takes them to the park and teaches them. And it's just a 5-kid classroom, independent teacher, independent schooling. I mean, is it worth $10,000 a year? Because that would be 50. Because that would be 50 for her.
Yeah.
I would say she's charging more than 50.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
but per kid.
$10,000 per kid a year would put you at about $800 a month, and that would also kind of be the daycare.
Yeah.
She has a Suburban.
I feel like it would probably be more than that. Just supplies, expenses,
No, I'm
things
not.
like
I'm not.
that.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying what she should be charging more?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like.
But I see what you're saying.
$10,000
This would be
True.
obtainable if somebody could
Yeah.
go out and really.
Well, I'm just thinking because you said there's the problem of it would be expensive, and then
Well, I
my
think that-
brain is like, well, let's think about.
I mean,
this.
isn't it
Would
like
be?
really like more hands-on, like less, like a smaller class? Like if it was you and 5 kids, like I don't
4
know, it's just
kids.
like 4 kids. It's like you can just interact and feel more comfortable asking
Oh
questions
yeah,
and
no,
like all that kind of
these
stuff.
kids, that's gonna be some good schooling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if it was vetted and like everyone knew for sure, like this lady knows what she's talking about. Her curriculum is good. She follows a little bit of the school curriculum, but she's also just taking kids on nature walks
Yep.
and explaining what the bugs and stuff are. And they do that. And
That's the thing about homeschooling is when you're teaching a small group or like teaching one kid, like at the house, my wife is teaching one child right now. And so they get through school quick.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker.
because that one kid has that focused interaction with their instructor and can get the full attention they need. So they
Yeah.
have time they're doing a whole
Because
gardening
we were in a
thing
class
and-
with
and
like
all
how
that
many?
stuff.
How
Like
many?
30 kids, bro.
Yeah, I was
Right.
20, 28, 30 kids.
Yeah, 30
something like
kids.
that.
It's
And I went
a
to
trip.
private school, and it was like first through 6th grade, and it was the only difference was maybe 20 something kids. Nowadays, it's probably up to 30 something.
Yeah.
a
And it's
class.
a teacher
And
that's
the-
busy
the
and a
public-
teacher's
public
assistant that
schools
doesn't
are
know
more
shit.
Like 40.
Yeah.
Public schools are way up.
So I thought that, man. So how do you get into like? Are there any types of situations where it's like a class of 10? 5?
Yeah, private school.
Private school or like a Montessori.
But you said
or
you went to
something like
private
that.
school. And
Yeah, but that's just the school I went to. That's a bigger private school. There's a school. There's in town. There's a place called Trinity. Super small classrooms.
Yep.
I'm talking about like 10 or 12 kids, maybe. From what I hear, I don't go there.
Yeah.
I never went there. But and then there's also Gonzaga. There's also like I went to Cataldo, and that's like a bigger private school.
Yeah.
And so it was a little more. It was probably 20 something kids, like I said. So, but public schools, like I mean, I remember the difference in education you'd see. Like it just didn't seem like they cared as much. But some public schools, if you're in a certain neighborhood, is a good school.
Yeah.
Like Hutton is a hella good school up on the South Hill.
really,
Yeah.
But out north, I don't think they're as good.
yeah. Yeah, when you're a kid, it's like you're not even judging if it's good or not. You're just
No.
like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
No, I remember I made it through elementary school and
But
I
your
was,
parents know.
huh?
No, I was just thinking.
Oh.
Ten to Zach's.
I was gonna say I made it through elementary school and my mom brought me a choice. She's like, you can keep going to public school with your friends and go to the junior high, or we can go, tour Gonzaga Prep, and you can go to Gonzaga Prep. And
Damn, she trying to step you up.
She was trying to step me up, and I said, no, I want to be with my friends.
Yeah.
So I went to public school, and it shows.
No, there's a lot of smart people that come out of public school. Prep has a 90-something% of people that go from graduating high school to college.
Yeah.
And if you do not plan on going to college, it's a whole different, they're really pushing for that. They're going to try to flip you.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, no trade schools. We need you to go to a 4-year university.
Yep.
And preferably GU.
Yeah. That's the pipeline.
And that's the pipeline for that. And
yeah.
they want to keep that percentage as high as they can. So on paper, they look real good. They are a good school. But at the same time, though, I feel like a happy medium is good. Like a school that's like, hey, you could go to school. You could go to a 4-year school. Or, of course, you could, get into something else,
Did you go to school, college or trade school?
I went to graduated high school, and then I took 2 or 3 years off. Then I went to business school at SCC. So
how long
I
did you
never
do that?
graduated. Nope, I went for about 1.5 years.
Oh, okay. So got some game though.
Well, as soon as I realized that, what this diploma gonna be? I'm gonna work for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, ah.
So did it kind of teach you how to do that, or?
I've been running business my whole life.
But
doing
so did
little
that,
things.
So was it easy? It was kind of easy.
It defined all of the definitions I didn't know I needed to know.
So kind of filled in some gaps.
Filled all the gaps.
That's what's up.
So when you go to the school, they start explaining something, and it'll relate to you in a completely different way. You just got to have that analogy type brain.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, they talking about getting a zip and breaking it down to, you know what I mean? They're talking about adding SKUs. So what they're saying is that I need to get some oil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this was the past. And so it was relating to the future. It was okay, so what they're saying is this, is that if I have a store, a few SKUs extra is good, but don't have a convenience store amount of SKUs, because then you're going to be tied up managing your inventory.
Yeah.
You want to be able to provide a few things that people really want.
Yes. Okay.
You know what I mean? Not everything.
I
because
love that.
then you're all going to be tied up.
That's interesting, man. That's cool, man.
But yeah, if you ever think about going to school for business or anything like that, if you've never fucked up a loan before, you can still get financial aid, no matter how old you are. And you could at least just go in there and get a little bit of game and start whatever there fucking is to start.
Go get some game. All you younger kids out there.
Get that game.
You
older kids,
and
bro.
older kids
and
too.
Old
It's
farts,
never
get
too
that
late.
game.
Get out there and get some game.
I saw a success story. Some 79-year-old lady just graduated with a 4-year degree or something. So it's not too late.
Yep.
Yeah,
and I'm talking about an AA. It's a program they have over there.
Oh, Alcoholics Anonymous. I've been.
Yeah. Alcoholics Anonymous business. No, it's an AA degree where honestly, in 2 years you got it.
Yeah.
And so 1.5 years, I was like, fuck.
I'm out.
Yeah. So you don't need 4.
What's up? What you guys trying to do?
I don't know. You got some.
You're still smoking.
You got some. What's your deal?
My favorite time of the day. What's your deal? What's your deal? My favorite time of the day. What's your deal? What's your deal? My favorite time of the day. What's your deal? What's your deal?
Hey buddy, what's your deal?
I keep my eyes closed until it's on screen. You tell me when it's there.
All right, on your mark, get set. Oh, hold on.
Not yet. Not yet, Cody. Not yet.
Lift off.
See how that works?
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
It's up there now?
It's up there now.
Okay, my eyes are closed. I have not looked. Okay, now tell me what you guys want to know.
Oh, you're not gonna look?
No, I'm gonna look, but I want to look and just get it all out in one moment.
Okay. I want to know I don't even know what
You
they
wanna
sent
know-
as far as a bio, so you're gonna have to shoot from the hip on this
I
one.
would say, name, relationship status, job.
Okay.
Why he's fucking doing that?
I don't even know what he's doing.
Oh, I see.
Name, relationship status, job, and what he's doing.
Yeah.
Name, relationship status, job, and what he's doing.
Yep.
Name. Okay. All right. What is he doing? Name is like Sergio. You know what I mean? Or like Kellen. You know?
Kellen, I love that.
Okay, job is this dude is he's stoned right now.
Yeah.
And so I mean, like he's either a bud tender or he is a server at like a winery. Okay. And then what was the other one?
Relationship status.
Relationship status is that boy is single. Like I mean, I can tell by the little bite on the tongue. Okay, and then what's he doing is he's getting a ride. He's getting a ride from somebody, bro. And so like that
Was he
explains a
driving?
lot. No, he's not driving.
He's in the back
Nope,
seat?
that's an inverted photo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they're driving on that side right there.
What's he got in the
He's
back
riding-
seat there? What is that? Is that
That's a
some
set
nice
of
pose?
snow tires
That's snow tires.
that he never took out of the
Okay.
plastic. But he's not driving. It's not his whip. And like, you know, he's letting the top grow out, but he needs a fresh fade on the side.
Bro, if it weren't for the fact that I could see his teeth, I might think he's a vampire.
You want to cover his teeth?
Yeah.
Oh, he actually looks
Could
not
be.
bad when you cover his mouth. But then when you cover the top, but then when you cover the top half of his head, he looks like a chick. You know, because only chicks do that little motion with their tongue. He looks like he could live in Reno or something like that.
I think I forgot to ask where, but
All right, what do we get?
I bet he's fun as hell to hang out with, though.
I mean, he does look fun to hang
Got
out
life of
with.
the party energy.
My gosh. You're so off.
God damn it!
His name's Devin.
Devin, you said Kellen.
Kellen.
That could be a Devin. He's always wanted to switch his name though. Keep going.
He's a digital artist and designer.
Nice.
I can see that.
A college student studying graphic design at the University of Tampa. No snow in Tampa.
No snow in Tampa. No.
Yeah. Currently his job is he is delivering flowers part time.
God, he does deliver flowers.
Bro.
Hello, Cindy. Is that
yeah.
you? You've got a bouquet.
Like, how disarming. That guy
Devin?
shows up at your door with
Hi,
flowers,
Devin.
and because you're not expecting someone that's bringing you flowers. You know
He's
what I'm
bringing
saying?
more than the flowers. The way he's doing that tongue though.
bringing charm.
Yeah,
Sure.
no,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
also bringing the.
That's
pipe.
what I'm saying, though. If you're sitting at home, we've talked about this. We talked about this. When you're sitting at home and someone rings the bell and you weren't expecting anybody, immediately you're angry a little bit because you weren't expecting someone.
I would
and
be-
then you see Devin.
I'd be hot at
You're
Devin
like,
still. I'd
bro.
still be pissed at Devin,
For
especially
bringing
if I
flowers?
if I looked at the people
Hey.
and he looked like this
Hey,
and he had
Hey.
his tongue like
got
that.
your flowers.
Got flowers and pipe.
I'd go, what's up, man? What do you need? You know, like, fuck, man. Why you looking at me like
I
that?
got tulips.
Yeah. And he's like, is your girl home?
I got
I'm like,
roses.
No, she ain't here.
I got tulips.
No, these are for you,
These
Cody.
Who's next?
tulips.
Okay, if those are for me.
Your girl was like, you need to chill out.
He's also an amateur photographer and he has a girlfriend of 4-ish years.
Wow.
He's an amateur photographer and he's sending this photo. This dude is trolling us. You know he has way better photos.
I can't.
I mean,
do
he's
it.
definitely not single.
Okay,
This man's
I'll
in a
look down for
relationship
the
for
next
4
one.
years.
I don't.
Here's the next one.
Let's see how close he can get.
We are looking for. Yeah, we're looking for a name, what she does for a living, some hobbies, relationship status, and
I need one more. What she does for a relationship.
status and like
You're gonna
like
give
so,
it away.
like no, I'm trying to think of like. Yeah, like I think that's enough. Like what she
Okay.
does. You thought what she does for fun.
Okay,
Yeah, it's all,
name. What was it again? Name. Hobbies, relationship status. Okay.
Yeah.
And why is she doing that?
And why she doing that face?
I mean, you know, it's a classic duck face. Okay, ready?
Classic.
Name. You know, this is Rebecca. Okay. Hobbies. She lives and works. She doesn't work on the farm. You know what gave away? She was gonna work on the farm, but the way her collar looks, that's ripped, with her skin showing underneath that collar.
That's
See what I'm saying? So she don't work on the farm,
yeah.
but she fucks with animals a lot. Like she likes pigs and
Yeah.
all that. She's got those gauges in the ear. I would say she works at a vape shop, and so its name's Rebecca. She works in a vape shop. What was the last one? Hobbies.
Hobbies, yeah.
Hobbies include she's like part of that what's that roller thing? That roller.
Roller derby.
No, yeah, no, where they're on roller skates and they fuck each other
Yeah,
up.
roller derby.
Yeah, she's part of that crew
Okay.
for sure. Her eyelashes aren't real, but that's not a big deal. She, with her, look at her dark eyelashes and her light hair.
Yeah.
Which color? Which color is her? Is she a redhead or does she have dark hair?
I don't think either color is a natural color. I'm just gonna say I feel like both of those colors are. I feel like she might be a redhead, but I feel like she has probably that's colored hair.
And it says something about her. She's not she lives in a metropolitan city because she's driving with her purse on.
Yeah.
Okay, so when she gets in, she just leaves that side saddle, and slips it over to the side. So I'm gonna say Rebecca. She works at a vape shop, and her hobbies include roller derby.
Oh, and I have one more. What's your favorite color?
Favorite color is gonna be red.
And what's your favorite meal?
Her favorite meal is gonna be pizza.
Okay, this is Sarah, so that's close to Rebecca. She's an assistant accountant.
Oh God, she does look like she could know.
She's
some
getting
numbers.
the bag.
She is.
Folks.
Yeah.
Hobbies include true crime documentaries and board/card games.
Wait a minute, assistant accountant doesn't require a degree, but keep going.
She's in a relationship, has 2 teenagers. She has vodka and weed with laughing, crying faces, like ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And
that's what she's into.
Yes.
Vodka and weed. Yeah.
And card games and shit.
Yeah, she's on both
Card
vodka and weed right now by the little flush.
And card games.
Card games.
Yellow.
She'll whoop your ass and tenasket.
Yellow is her favorite color, and her favorite meal is breakfast, so not pizza.
Breakfast burritos.
Breakfast
she likes
pizza?
the waffles. Yeah,
Breakfast pizza.
Okay.
So he's striking out. He's striking out so far. We'll see if
I
Cody
am
can.
striking
Let's see
out.
if Cody can just read the future of this next
You guys
person.
want accurate ones?
Did that camera show?
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm
yeah.
trying to be funny.
No, I love it. No,
You
I
guys,
love
if you guys want an accurate one, watch this. I'm gonna give this next one completely accurate.
You're gonna ice it?
Let's go.
100%.
Because I'm trying to I'm trying to tap into their soul. I want them to comment and be like, I really do like that shit. Everything you said. I was lying.
Let's
to
get
Brennan.
it. I want you to fucking tap in. With
You want to put a dollar on it?
Tap in with the
You wanna put a dollar on
telepathy.
it?
You want to put a dollar on it?
I only bet in $5 increments.
And $5 increments? $5 you're gonna nail it, or $5?
$5 that I'm gonna get 2 of the 4 categories.
Oh, see, now you're going 50%. Now that there's money on the line, you were so confident a minute ago.
I was, but nail it is that's hard to do.
That is hard to do.
I'm willing to bet. The 5
What about 3 out of 4? You do 3 out of 4
3 out of 4 for the 5?
for the 5?
3 out of 4 for the 5. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, that's 75%.
We got
Okay.
2 more too, so we got
Okay.
one more and then another
I'll make quick
one.
work of this one.
So I know, and I'm just saying, you can also maybe that's part of the bet too, is
Let me get
how
the
you do on the
$5
2. Okay.
Because a Duncan always pays his debts.
All right.
That's from a show.
Yeah, that's true.
What show?
That's the Game of Thrones. Baby.
Oh my God, this guy watches too much TV. He knew that, and he doesn't even like that show.
I like that show.
Oh,
I just
did
don't
you?
like the last season.
He said a Lannister always pays his debts.
That's right. I better not lose. I got 4 ones.
Is there
and a
somebody
20.
up there? I don't want to look.
Oh, I'm putting it up now.
Okay.
So we need a name, what she does for a living, relationship status, hobbies, and that's really it.
Name, relationship status, what she does for a living, and hobbies. What's up? I always like to introduce, say hi to him first.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, it
and
does.
kind of introduce myself
Yeah,
to
a
him.
little bit. That's how you have to intro that conversation.
Yeah, what's
You
up?
can't get deeper without
Like,
hitting the surface
and my
first.
real reaction to him, when I say that, is what I'd say to him. What's up?
What's up?
You know? What's up? Name. This is Kelly. Relationship status is 100% single. For sure. Okay, I gotta get 3 of these. Damn it, see, I'm going too fast.
What was her name?
Kelly.
Kelly. I was gonna say
or E.
I was gonna say Katie.
E.
So yeah,
E,
yeah.
Katie,
So anything in that,
yeah,
I'll give you
Chelsea.
that. I'll give you that. Brittany.
Brittany.
He's trying to cast a net, folks.
Okay. What did I say? I forgot what my name I picked. Kelly. You guys are getting me all over the
Kelly.
place. Her name's Kelly. Relationship status is single.
Okay.
I could tell by the silver ring on that finger over there and that jewel in her hand.
Yeah.
Okay. She's a thrifter. That's why she got that nice little wool sweater. Okay. She doesn't go to the gym because she don't need to take care of her body yet. She's young. Okay. What was the next one?
Do we
What's
do
she
it
do for fun?
What she do for a living?
What she do for a living is she's gonna work. She's gonna be a front desk at a hotel. Okay.
Okay.
And her hobbies are going to include clubbing and smoking, and she might surf. Believe it or not. How far am I off?
I think per your game, you've got 1 out of
One out of 5.
4 or 5.
What
yeah.
is it? The name?
It's Emily.
There we go. Works.
We'll give you that.
Her job is she's an exercise physiologist, and
Yes. I said she keeps herself in shape. Well, when I said she
You
doesn't
just
have
don't
to.
need to go to the gym.
you don't.
Well, she doesn't. She doesn't go to the gym. She's in the park with it.
And then she bartends on the side.
Bartends on the side.
Yeah.
I didn't say any of that. Damn
We
it.
want to say.
I would have thought that.
And she's in a relationship.
God damn.
And then
With another bartender, a big old buff dude.
and then she loves music and astrology. So you said clubbing.
She's much
Oh,
smarter than me.
She said she's a Leo. If that was any help too, but
I just lost $5,
I'm
folks.
gonna honor my original bet, bro. All I had was 4, so now I got a $1 bet.
Oh
Look
man,
at that.
he just gave me a rebate, folks.
Yeah.
it's a rebate. You mail it. You cut it
All
out.
right,
You
what's the
mail
next
it in.
one?
All right, I'll let you know when it's up on
That sucked.
the.
It's okay. You'll bounce back on this
I'm
next one,
supposed
bro.
to actually get their deal. Okay, I'm gonna get this motherfucker's deal. This next one.
That's fine.
Is he up?
Oops. He is now. Yep.
Oh, it's a boy. It's a man.
Enhance.
Okay, are you? It looks
There
like,
it goes.
am I doing the guy or the girl? I peeked.
Yeah. We're gonna do the guy. We're gonna do the guy.
This is a couples one.
No.
Okay.
Do you want to do a couples one? I can
Do
give
you
you
know
a
the
couples
info
one.
on both of them?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Oh, this is yours.
Yes.
Oh, he's pulling an ace out the pocket, folks.
You see how asking questions will qualify a situation here,
All right,
folks?
Cody, siblings are dating.
That's not what we're doing right now.
Siblings are dating, Cody.
Well, by the way he's leaning in, he's a little uncomfortable. But at the same time, could I see her with him? She got J's on.
Oh.
He would have J's on if they're in a relationship. They are not together. Am I wrong?
You are wrong. You're wrong, but
Keep
yes.
going,
Yeah,
keep
there are a
going.
couple.
She got J's on.
Yeah.
She got J's. And she got those overalls. She's dipped out.
The little Hey Arnold
And I mean, he got
cutoff tee.
Adidas sweatpants on and some Tims. Those might not even be real Tims. Okay, but they probably are with the Biggie shirt. See, I missed the Biggie shirt.
Timitation.
I missed the Biggie shirt, but I do see the what is it? Brett Jacobs tattoo right there. That rock on rose right there on his arm. What is that? What is that guy's name? That rocker? You guys don't.
Brett Michaels?
Brett Michaels.
Yeah.
I said Brett Jacobs.
Brett Jacobs.
I don't
That was
know.
close. We got one
Yeah.
name right.
You know, he's got that smooth top exterior.
What do they do for a living? Yeah.
They're entrepreneurs.
Mm.
They definitely are. They probably own that bar they're posing in front of. Okay. And, you know, they're kind of questioning that dude back there with the do-rag and the hat on the phone behind him a little bit. But
Honestly, bro, that dude with the red hat.
That red cowboy
Yeah,
hat.
what's-
the red, that dude with the red hat just bought a round for everybody.
Looking suspicious.
And that lady with the tan on the other side of them right there who's unimpressed.
You see the dude at the very edge of the photo on the right, that tired Mark Zuckerberg?
Oh, man, yeah. But he lifts, though. Look
He
at
does
he's
lift.
poked out on that chest.
Oh, bro, look to the left of the guy in the hat, and Rachel Dolezal showed up.
I thought that was a bush. No shit, bro. I literally thought that was like a shrub in the middle of the party. That's how I looked
And then we
and saw
got
the
my
arm.
and then we got my man next to him to the left with those low profile ankle socks on.
Yeah.
You guys still wear those or no? You guys retired those?
I got high socks.
Yeah, I got the high socks.
Even if I'm low socks, I don't go that low.
No, I don't go that
too
low.
low.
I mean, even he don't even normally go that low. You guys see that little tan line down there?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was back when you were a kid. You wanted people to think you wore no socks.
Yeah.
Did you used to pull the sock down and fold it over and give yourself some volume?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, so
I
many
would say entrepreneurs. She's not from here. He's from around here, and they obviously are together by the conversation.
How long have they been together? Like, are they?
They're a new couple.
Does she buy him that thin chain?
Yes, she did get him that chain. Yep. And I mean, he's got the beard, so he's good. You can be bald if you got a beard, baby.
Hey.
Is that what it is?
Hey.
Yep. And I mean, like, you know, she's the foot forward in the relationship. You know, he's basically the bouncer. Look at the toes of his boots.
He's bouncing people.
He's kicking
Yeah,
shit.
he's getting shit done.
True.
What part of the country are they at? Like, you know.
Oh, so they're not from around here. See, you're answering your own questions here.
Well, it's the last one.
This doesn't seem like here. This seems like Austin, Texas.
Okay. Well, this is. Did we get names? We didn't do names.
No, we never do names.
Yeah, we
Am I
do.
supposed to pick a name on them?
We always do a
Okay,
name.
my
Where have you
bad.
been?
My
You
bad.
Every
said
single
4 of
time.
them.
My bad.
His name's Kelly.
No, it could be. He does look like a Kelly.
Damn.
But it ain't gonna be a Kelly.
Can't
That's a
unsee-
good guess.
I can't unsee it now.
I can't unsee the Kelly name. But
Yeah, exactly.
But he also could be a. I can't see anything but Kelly.
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry.
I can't see anything
I
but
didn't mean
Kelly.
to break your link there.
We already picked Kelly, so it can't be Kelly.
What's his
Alright.
partner's name? What's her name?
Her name's gonna be like Rochelle. or
Somehow
like,
also Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly and Kelly. Ooh, Kelly and Kelly though, fire.
Fire, bro.
Oh man. Well, this is Jake and Erica. They've been together for about, I think, over at least maybe about 10 years.
Good.
They live in Napa Valley. Jake is a professional server, waiter. He works at a really nice restaurant in Napa. And Erica, she does something. She was a hotel, like not a hotel, an apartment manager. Like she did, like she worked in, like ran like a that. But now she works in like does financial stuff. And like
wow.
banking, I think.
I heard the other day, I saw a picture of a receipt in like a high-end place and saw the tip a server would make who worked there. And the gratuity is built into the bill.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's, I mean, his
the server made 50 racks.
That's it.
Yeah.
Their take home.
That's
That was
insane.
their tip.
That's insane.
For the night.
And it was in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, just imagine Napa Valley. Let's just say it ain't that. Let's say that he takes home
50,000?
a night. Yeah. And let's just say he takes home, let's just say it's not that. Let's say it's 5. Because it's in Napa Valley and he's serving 5 tables and they're all, the bills are all 15 grand or whatever.
Yeah.
And you take the gratuity percentage. I mean, 5 grand a night.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my
the,
God.
the wine, like they just sell so much wine there too,
Yeah.
at like the restaurant. So you
People get fucked
you
up.
buy a bottle of wine, you could buy a bottle of wine for like $5,000 easy.
Yeah, and the gratuity, a lot of those places, those high end places, to make sure that they have that right staff that puts those people, it's all built in. So it's like, it's not like you have to, it just says right on the receipt, this is your total bill, boom, gratuity, boom, this is your total. Just pay that amount. Everybody is happy. The people, it's not like you have to come up with a tip.
Yeah. That's
And
nice.
those people who are balling will do that.
Oh, I love that.
Bro, I just realized something. I think you might just be starting to tap into like your psychic power. I think you're just getting started. Bro, when you pointed out his tattoo, what'd you say? What name did you say?
I said Brett Michaels.
No, you didn't.
What I said,
You
Brett
said
Jacobs.
What's his name?
Jake.
Jake.
See? Yeah.
The link is there, it's just in the wrong spot.
What's
Why'd
her
you
name?
say Jacob, bro?
Her name's Erica. So you said Rebecca.
Erica Jacobs.
Did you say
See what I'm
Rebecca?
saying?
No.
I said Erica Jacobs.
He
on
said,
No, I'm just joking. No, that is, I mean, you know, thanks, Mike.
I'm just saying, I see the spark is there, bro. You just gotta focus on that.
I know.
And they're
You're
at
getting there.
And they're at a 90s party. I think that's why you're.
That's why she wore those overalls. That ain't how
Yeah.
she dressed. See, they throw me off. You gotta give me what you normally
The dude
wear.
in the back on the phone with the
You
do-rag and
straight up
hat
had
makes
me-
so much more sense at the 90s party.
Well, they straight up had me pigeonhole them like they was like they're in the 90s. What did I say he did? I don't even remember.
Oh man, I forget what you said you did.
I said they're entrepreneurs.
he-
Entrepreneurs. Yeah.
He was a bouncer.
Yeah, oh, he's a bouncer.
He does look like a bouncer.
He's
Yeah,
the
I
bouncer.
think he's done some bouncing.
He's bouncing that. Never mind.
He played college football.
Ass out the door
Yeah.
when you'd misbehave in the bar. Yeah,
There we go.
that's it. That's what you're gonna say.
They are Abby's cousins, or
They
he
look
is.
like a really good solid couple.
Yeah.
They look like a solid couple that pull up in an RV and be like, "Can we use your driveway?"
They dress up for 90s parties together.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate you.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Is that it, or do we have one more?
That was it.
That's it. Good. Hell yeah, bro.
That was fun.
That was fun, man.
Yeah.
Got that La Pica Chica. I'm stoned.
Delicious. Yeah, I'm real
Chilling.
bro. Sipping this
You
big
got
wave.
one beer now or two?
Got 2 beers down.
I'm on my second.
I'm on my
Feeling
third.
light. What's up, Brennan? How you feeling?
I just drank a Monster Energy drink,
Oh,
The coffee
Java,
one.
The Java Monster.
and I also been smoking this Elevated.
Elevated.
These disposable things, and this is making me feel forgetful. So
Is it all THC or is it CBD?
I think it's a little bit of each. Yeah.
Yeah.
Said it was
Oh.
$10.
It can't be a straight weed pen. He'd be fucked up.
Yeah. It's like it's very. But I mean I'm feeling it.
Very mild and
Yeah.
chill.
You gotta be careful with those pens, bro.
Why is that?
You'll hit it a couple of times, and all of a sudden you'll be like, "Oh fuck, I'm way too high."
Yeah, I like this one. If you guys have tried this one was.
I'll hit it once.
That one's
Should we
ve-
do timed dabs?
Yeah, do it. Let's go
How
10.
much?
Let's
What-
go
10?
8 seconds.
Isn't there? Shouldn't
Yeah,
there be
do
a
it
game?
8 seconds.
Do an 8-second hitter.
You gotta let all the oxygen out.
Yeah. That oxygen will kill you, bro. 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6, 7 Mississippi, 8.
Oh, yeah. He's going to the moon, my
That'll-
friend.
that'll kill a
He's
man.
Gone. Oh, I think you're next. Oh my god. Oh yeah. You're getting sent, bro.
You say you're getting sick or sad?
Sent. You're getting sent. He's gone. He's about to throw up.
You get sick, bro. Was it chooching?
That shit hits, right?
That shit is hard, Mike. You in trouble. You just skipped a number. Nope. One more second. Got him.
Bro, you get a fucking hit out of that.
Yeah,
baby.
he's spitting. Look at him. I've never seen him like this, folks. I've never
Oh, that's
seen his
good,
chest
bro.
move
You gotta
ever.
get the drink. You gotta get the drink, man. It's like the hot sauce with the milk. You gotta get some
Yeah.
water.
What about you, Mr. Vape Pen? You doing 10 seconds. Ready. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. What? That wasn't enough.
Well, that shit made me put my hands to Jesus.
You know what is coming out of the lower part of your lungs when you're
Yeah.
out of your breath
Yeah.
and it's still chooching.
Oh. I surrender.
Oh man.
Damn, that was a fat dab. What's in these even?
Weed.
We just trust these with our whole
Yeah, we
fucking
do.
life, don't we?
Dude, isn't that crazy?
I swear to God,
Bro.
we trust them.
I'm gonna go to one
And if you
doctor's
would've-
appointment when we're like 50. I'll be like, "Did you ever vape?" Oh yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
like, why'd you trust those?
Super cancer. Sorry. Stage 8.
And they're just like, but how old are you? They're just like 70. They're just like, you made it.
And then you
Like,
made it. You'll be all right.
You're good.
Yeah.
Isn't it just oil? Like, or is there chemicals in it?
They have to put a chemical in it, I believe, to deliver it.
Oh,
It could easily just be smoked, but it's not. It's too thin.
oh, it's not. So it's not vapor.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, they got to deliver
oil?
it
They
to
got
us
it.
somehow.
Oh, okay.
He said, as if, is it okay to like just inhale any kind of oil?
Yeah,
Is that okay?
I have took a dab of coconut oil.
You ever like huff some
Holy
peppermint oil?
shit.
Like I've got like a diffuser that'll diffuse like some like aromatherapy oils.
You guys ever pulled a
But I'm not hitting it
earwax out
straight.
of the ear?
And
Like-
dabbed it?
No, but it looks kind of like
That earwax dab?
If you hate somebody real bad,
Oh my god.
you give them an earwax dab.
Oh, they can't
Steve-O
tell the
would take
difference.
an earwax dab. I don't know about
Oh,
anybody
he
else.
probably has for sure.
Who has?
Steve-O.
What's
We
his
should
Steve-O
look
would
up
probably do
earwax dab.
Oh, I bet you. It is looks just like it. That's why they call it wax, right?
Bro, $1 million idea, like a weed jackass. Weed-related jackass.
Ooh.
Oh, you
You know what I'm
just
saying?
like there's probably a
Or
guy.
you're either smoking weed or you're fucking doing.
There's a guy on the
doing things like
internet who
earwax
literally
dabs.
probably just dabs all sorts of just regular
Using
shit.
your buddy's
Yeah, that
ass
is.
as a
Get 'em
bong.
on.
Yeah, he's
You
like,
know?
dude,
Call
I'm
him
a
up.
fucking, dude, have you ever cat hair?
Yeah.
Just about to dab it.
Yeah.
you
You ever dabbed exhaust water?
Have you ever dabbed pancake mix?
Yeah, I'm
Bro,
dabbing it.
I'm dabbing it.
Yeah.
I got something for you guys.
Oh, what you got?
You gonna put it on?
I'm
Bro,
gonna
that
put- I'm
shit
gonna put it
fucked me up.
And back down again, bro.
Holy moly.
That's a nice wall.
It's a great
Who do
wall.
you think built that?
That's the great wall. Don't say that.
I'm just wondering who you think built that. Who built that?
I don't know. You tell us.
But it's masterful construction, bro. It looks gorgeous. That's what I'm saying.
What
Yeah,
is
this
this?
looks like the guy that
Is
would
this
do that.
earwax?
I don't want to see it. I don't
No, they
think.
just put a regular. They just put a little bit of.
Oh, that's gross.
I don't think I want to see it.
No.
Earwax dab.
Oh, it's thick.
That's gross,
Bro.
That's nasty.
Yeah, you need to cut that out.
What's wrong with this guy? All right, how many views?
Oh, that's a question. How many views?
Said it's quality, dude.
No, hold on.
That's
How many,
the
how
good
many
shit.
views do you guys think this has?
Over
Millions.
over 1 million.
Okay, I'm gonna say this has 145 views.
No, fuck no.
It's somewhere in the middle. It's 20,000.
I mean, you're closer. You're closer for sure. Yeah, I'd say 20,000 is about accurate. I'm really thinking about it.
Dude, I mean, that's a smart way to, good content. Earwax dabs. You
It
just
either-
put a
it
little
either-
bit of oil right
It
there.
either works or it doesn't.
I mean, the wax didn't match the inside of his fucking.
No, it wasn't real.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
good time.
fucking high after that.
Me
dude.
too, dude. I'm
That's
good.
my
I'm
favorite.
chilling. I'm just chilling. You know, I've got really anything else to say.
That's tight, bro. That's tight.
His mouth went open, folks.
I can appreciate you admitting that. It takes a real man to.
La Pica Chica,
have shit.
we're gonna get her on. I talked to her and she said that she'd be down to come on with TS, and we appreciate this. Brennan, thank you
Yeah,
for this.
Absolutely,
this
man.
is delicious.
they're good.
And I appreciate you guys watching and liking, commenting, sharing, all that good stuff. Appreciate you, and until next time, peace. Cool.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here, breathing this fresh air, living my best life, even when the shit ain't fair, even when the love ain't there. Yo, I'm just happy to be here, smoking some good weed, not thinking what could be. I'm just here in the right now, doing me till it's lights out. Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, cause I know that shit could be worse. So what I spit in these verses gon' make some history first.
Show 'em I'm happy to be here, I'm living my best life.
Yo, you living without fear,
You wonder what that's like?
like a breath of some fresh air.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
Cool.
So we smoking that joint now?
Oh yeah.
After we did that 10-seconder?
Lit, bro.
Damn, mine was fucking heavy.
It was heavy.
Mine really.
Yours
felt
was
like-
hot too. I've never seen Mike cough like that. It never.
Dude, mine came on that
to do that
that
most
after, you know, when you like blow it all out and then it just like your lungs squeeze up.
Yeah.
You're just like, and you. That's the only way I can really deal with it is I just lay down. I have to just. But see, you don't have anything to worry about because you don't smoke weed like that. Like I just smoke a lot of weed. Man, I'd rather smoke weed, man. This is literally this came off of the plant in the earth, right here. You know, this is cool. I like this because I trust our state. You know that they got regulations in place that's gonna keep it safe for us.
They got regulations in place that's gonna keep it
Safe for us. It's not bad for you. Yeah, and you get lit, warm and fuzzy lit. You know, smoking a lot of joints, blunts, bowls. We're stoners in our 30s. We should be taking advantage of the technology that's out there to like smoke better for our kids and shit.